Hi there, we are Group 22 and today we will be presenting about Feature 2. Did you know that only 27% of Malaysia's school children are good at reading and writing English compared to 71% of them who are proficient in Bahasa Malaysia? In today's world, English is a universal language that everyone should know. When an individual has a low level of literacy, it can cause a major impact in three different sectors. The economic sector, where the individual does not have sufficient skills to fulfill the role, thus staining the global economy. The social sector, where poor employment opportunity has led to welfare dependency, low self-esteem and higher level of crime. Last but not least, the health sector, where the individual experiences health outcomes of poor health literacy and poor health behavior. As such, the need to educate the community about English literacy led to the birth of a social enterprise called TheEduLab. It all started when Xiaowini, the CEO of TheEduLab, was working as an English and Malay language tuition teacher along with three other co-founders. When teaching, they found that education materials provided such as workbooks did little to help kids stay engaged. With a mindset to help captivate children and improve their English literacy, 5 like-minded individuals came together and incorporated the one thing that kids love most: games into learning English. Using the concept of flashcards, they created Zing, a card game big enough for everyone to be a part of with maximized interaction. It solves issues with digital games that limit interaction to 1 or 2 students only. Nevertheless, as a building social enterprise, the road to success is never straight. They needed to make kids believe that the game is fun and worth the anticipation, all while reassuring adults that the game is educational for English learning. Schools or organizations were also more conservative and needed them to follow proper procedures with the government. Language barrier was also an issue, but they managed to utilize their experience and skills as tuition teachers to overcome it. The team will not only ensure that volunteers recruited can converse in one of the 3 native languages, but also encourage the kids to play in smaller groups and learn from their peers. However, the biggest challenge was increasing outreach and getting their names out there. They didn't know how to make people understand the TheEduLab's social cause and how people would respond to an English game produced in the span of 1 month. Therefore, apart from getting invaluable customer feedback, building exposure is also the main reason for visiting schools.
As to date, in 3 weeks, they have visited 25 schools, meeting over 500 students from 3 very diverse backgrounds such as orphans, the indigenous tribe, and village children, approaching children from primary schools to lower secondary. And there's more where that is coming from. However, they never thought that they would go out of their district area, and even if they were, it would take more than a year. This is where digitalization plays a major role to take this big leap and grow their enterprise. The TheEduLab started off with social media platforms such as Instagram and Facebook as the main drivers for creating an online presence and getting their message out there, whereas LinkedIn opened a portal for them to reach schools and organizations. From there, they managed to attract the attention of our Malaysian astronaut Dr. Syed to purchase the game for his kids. However, a bigger impact was made when schools in Sabah found out about the TheEduLab and obtained access to the Zing cards. This achievement not only grew the TheEduLab's market, but also benefited the children from rural areas who have lesser access to quality education due to lesser facilities. After experiencing the card game, the team received positive and motivating feedback from both the students and teachers from Sabah. From there, the Sabahans continued to promote the game within their own community through Facebook posts, further allowing more children to benefit from Zing. All this is not only the work of TheEduLab putting themselves online, but also very much credited to the development of internet broadband infrastructure in rural areas. The TheEduLab has also been awarded 1,500 ringgit from McKinsey & Co. for winning a pitch to run their operations and manufacture their first deck of Zing cards. Recently, after the interview, they have been awarded with another 3,000 ringgit. However, as of now, they are relying on sales and crowdfunding to support their business. Hence, they are utilizing the power of e-commerce like Shopee to promote and sell their products. Their situation emphasizes the importance of the e-commerce and social media platforms to their business to continue impacting more children and improving English literacy in Malaysia. The future of the TheEduLab is looking brighter every day and is always a work in progress there. Upon receiving feedback from teachers and children's keen interest, we gave the 5 co-founders a big boost in motivation to continuously improve their product and integrate it with schools. They are also looking into other areas such as science, math, and the basics of business, and expanding their product to reach to preschoolers kindergarteners, and even adults who are less proficient in English. For adults, the EduLab is seeking workshop partners from a list of existing organizations that have experience in the field to better capture the interests of adults and help them to learn better. Currently, the EduLab is focused on getting Malaysia on board with the Zing game by implementing it into the High Impact Program, HIP, and PKA curriculum. Once they are settled with a better foundation, going international is a huge opportunity as Zing is a unique game not found anywhere else. Nevertheless, for the team, it is something in the long run. Overall, it is safe to say the EduLab is playing a major role in the continuous growth of English literacy in Malaysia, and the future generation are in good hands.